I think this might be the best bit of the video today. Have a look over the Thames. I'd rather just do that today. Can we just look? Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Should we stop the video there? Because at least it stops me talking about West Ham. My God, that was so bad. Oh my God, that was so bad last night. I am fuming. Wolves won, West Ham 0. Should have been more. That scoreline flattered West Ham. Let's get it straight. Although their goal was a deflection, quite a significant one that can't really blame Areola for, to be honest. Strand Larsen scored in the first half. The scoreline didn't reflect the game, as far as I'm concerned. It basically looked like it was a tighter affair. I know that Wolves had more to play for than we did in a sense, but I don't really want to care. I don't really care about any of that. I'm really angry at that performance. That was really, really bad. Graham Potter's got a lot to answer for, I think, in that now. That period, I feel now, where he's had that sort of honeymoon phase of, okay, let him bed in, let him find his feet, and I've still got the sympathy. This isn't his team. There is an element of that. I do understand that there's a lot of work to be done this summer, but come on, like we can't. It can't be suggested that these players are that bad. These players can't play in the system. But I don't know what the system is. I honestly, I don't know what it is. We were so bad last night. We were awful. We were absolutely awful. It was shit. It was shit. One of the worst performances I've seen this season, actually. One of the worst performances. The first half, I'm referring to as well. Second half, we were a bit better. But first half, oh my good God, it was so bad. It was one of the I couldn't believe I was watching. We've suddenly adapted this new passing out from the back. And basically all it means is that when we're trying to be possession based, we'll just keep it in our box, basically. In the 6-yard box. It's pretty much what it's like. Just passing the ball around between Mavropanos, Areola and Kilman and Wan-Bissaka. It was awful. We looked lost. We had no outlet. There was nothing. The midfield was non-existent. James Ward-Prowse was shockingly bad. Like so bad. Lewis Glermay started with Evan Ferguson in the lineup, which I was pleased to see. I thought that's a bit more like it. I was quite excited, to be honest, for the lineup. I thought, here we go. This is what we've been wanting. This is what we've been waiting for. Bit of attack. We're gonna go at them. This will be an interesting game. I actually had the belief in my mind going into that game when I saw that lineup. This is going to be a good game to watch. I'm looking forward to seeing West Ham tonight. Do you know what I mean? I actually genuinely felt that this would be that game. Peter walking past thinking, what's he like ranting about football? It's time in the morning, but yeah. It's the life of a West Ham fan, I'm afraid. It's just, honestly, what an idiot for believing that we'd play well. My God, it was bad. Evan Ferguson, oh my God, it was so bad. He is so, honestly, I am shocked by how bad he is. I'm so looking forward to seeing him start. Get him out there. Oh my God. Get him back to Brighton. Jesus Christ, don't even flip it now. He's not. They want 60 million. I want to give him 6. Do you know what I mean? £60 million player. That, honestly, I've never known anything like it. Just absolutely shambolic. Genuinely was one of the worst I've seen in terms of the first half. Second half we were better. We did improve the second half. I will give him a bit of credit for that. And the positive light for me was Nicholas Fulkrug came on second half and he looked good. He looked all right. He made a difference. He was unlucky with a header. And he caused him a few problems. Held up the ball well. That was the only positive for me. Lucas Paqueta played all right. He worked hard. No Kudus in the squad. Need to understand what's going on there. Bowen, a bit non-existent really. You know, just we've got no midfield. West Ham have just got no midfield. We literally have nothing in the midfield. So there's no connection. So basically, when we the issue what I kept watching was starting from West Ham goal kick, we're passing it out to our defence to try and retain the ball, as if to sort of suggest we're going to start playing some football here and to build up play. But there's nowhere to go. So they pass it out to say Wan-Bissaka, and then he just looks up. There's nothing on. There's no midfield. So he turns around and passes it back to the goalkeeper. Ariola looks up, oh, I'll pass it to Kilman. He looks up, there's nowhere to go, so he passes it back to the goalkeeper. Before you know it, Wolves were all over us. And it just kept happening over and over again. There was no midfield. Even Ward-Prowse, who tends to drop in deep and say, keeping the ball, even he couldn't do that. He wasn't able, he just wasn't at it. He was playing terribly. Oh my God, I honestly, I'm so shocked by how bad that was. I really was not expecting anything like that. I actually went into that game believing we're going to win. I tell everybody, I fancy this tonight. I think we'll get 3 points. I was looking forward to that game. So bad I didn't want to watch the second half. I did watch it, but I didn't want to. Did not want to watch it. I was, really feeling like, good almighty, this is going to be torturous. But thankfully, the second half was better. But only really, well, the changes we made. Alvarez came on, and as I say, I think Guilherme went off, which I felt sorry for him. Really, he must be desperate to get out of this football club. He must be thinking, what on earth have I done coming here? As I say, Fulcrum came on, Ferguson went off. We looked a little bit better, but Wolves set off. Wolves were just holding on for the win. It was a big 3 points for them. It basically guarantees their safety, if all but guarantees it. So it was a big win for them. So you can understand why they were celebrating at the end. I've got no problem with that at all. I think, look, they deserved it. They'll be annoyed it weren't by more goals. I mean, we went into this game knowing that our attacking numbers are bad. Our average shots per game are terrible. I mean, I dread to think what that's done to the stats, because I don't even really remember much that we did, apart from Ferguson missed a sitter, as he does. Every time he gets a chance, he can't position himself. He just looks like a bloke who hasn't played football before. Bowen at the first half squares the ball to Ferguson, could have put West Ham up. It's literally an open goal. All he's got to do is just get his body right and just tuck it away. All right, the ball's coming in pretty quickly, but come on, Premier League bloody striker, just put it in the net. I'm sick of it. What a terrible loan signing. And alarm bells are ringing. I've got to say it. As I say, I don't want to be judging managers straight away and go, he's no good for the club. But Christ Almighty, he's going to have got to do some work to improve things, because we're not seeing anything good here. We are progressively getting worse and worse week on week. We've had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. 2 weeks. I mean, what on earth have they been working on? Wolves were so much better. Wolves, the 17th. They battered us literally throughout the whole game. We were awful. We were absolutely awful. As I say, the only improvement was the second half. We looked a little bit more lively, a bit more to us. We played a bit of a higher line. But as I say, only really because Wolves sat back. It wasn't as if, I think if Wolves had up the ante, we wouldn't be able to cope with it. We just weren't good enough. Really bad, really bad. I think the pressure's on Potter big time now. I hate to say it. I don't like being like that. Relatively new manager in, but Christ Almighty, I mean, questions have to be asked and say, what was that? Because I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a fucking clue. Do you know what I mean? I'm stunned by how bad it was. Anyway, on to the next. Bournemouth, that'll be a comfortable game, won't it? Christ Almighty, I'll tell you, they're going to rip us to shreds. Anyway, some more of the Thames here to enjoy. Look at that. Told you, best part of the video, that. Anyway, catch you later. Hopefully we have some positive news, but as if I'm going to have anything positive to say after that for a while. Anyway, come on, you ones.